Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle Masakawa, and today I'll be presenting insights from my interview with Dr. Victor Lott, lecturer in the Department of Linguistics at California State University, Long Beach. Dr. Lott teaches courses such as Introduction to Linguistics, Psycholinguistics, and the History of the English Language. While her main role is teaching, she also plays an active part in curriculum development within her department. This presentation will highlight her professional journey, her approach to curriculum design, and how her work aligns with institutional values of inclusion and student success, connected to principles outlined by the curricular approach to student affairs. Dr. Lott's journey into curriculum development grew naturally from her teaching. With a background in linguistics and psycholinguistics, she has always been fascinated by how language and the brain interact. After completing her graduate studies, she joined CSULB and began teaching a range of courses. Over time, she realized that effective teaching goes beyond content delivery. It involves reflection on how course materials meet departmental and institutional learning goals. This aligns with Kerr et al. 2020, who emphasized that educators must take an intentional and systematic approach to learning, ensuring that both academic and co-curricular experiences contribute to institutional outcomes. When describing her teaching and curriculum philosophy, Dr. Lott emphasized accessibility and engagement. She believes that linguistics should be relevant and applicable to real-world contexts, not just theory. Her courses focus on developing skills like critical thinking, analysis, and appreciation of language diversity. She also uses multiple forms of assessment so students can demonstrate learning in different ways. This inclusive approach mirrors the co-curricular principles discussed by Kurt et al. 2020, who argue that educators should design learning experiences that are intentional, inclusive, and developmentally sequenced to support student success. Dr. Law explained the formal curriculum development process at CSCOB. It begins with a faculty member identifying a curricular need, such as growing student interest in computational linguistics, and drafting a course proposal with clear learning outcomes, rationale, and content outline. This proposal is reviewed by the department, college, and university curriculum committees before final approval. While the process can be slow, it ensures that new courses meet high standards and align with the institution's mission. Kurt et al. 2020 described this as part of curricular approach, where all educational experiences are structured, assessed, and aligned with institutional priorities to ensure coherence and accountability in student learning. A key theme in our conversation was how Dr. Lott's work reflects CSULB's mission of equity, inclusion, and student success. Linguistics naturally connects with social justice since language is tied to power, identity, and access. Dr. Lott designs her curriculum to challenge linguistic prejudice and celebrate multilingualism, positioning diversity as an asset. She also uses student feedback and collaboration with colleagues to revise and update courses. This approach echoes Kurt et al.'s 2020 argument that learning experiences, whether inside or outside the classroom, should be mission-driven, holistic, and inclusive. In both cases, the goal is to intentionally design environments that foster equitable learning outcomes. Dr. Lott shared that the most rewarding part of curriculum development is seeing students make real-world connections to the material, moments when abstract theories come alive through application. The biggest challenge is navigating the bureaucracy of curriculum approval, which can slow innovation. However, she views the process as necessary to maintain rigor and alignment. Her advice for graduate students is to join committees related to assessment and learning outcomes, and to also build partnerships between academic and student affairs professionals. Her et al. 2020 reinforces collaboration vision, emphasizing that successful curricular design depends on educators working across institutional boundaries to create learning-centered environments. In conclusion, my interview with Dr. Petra Lott highlights the role of faculty as both teachers and designers of learning experiences. Her emphasis on accessibility, engagement, and inclusion aligns with the curricular approach model that her and colleagues describe, one that integrates mission, outcomes, and pedagogy in intentional and systemic ways. Dr. Lott's work shows that curriculum development is not only about creating courses, but also shaping equitable and meaningful student learning experiences that advance institutional goals. And these are my sources and references. And thank you for listening to my presentation.